Hello everybody, welcome to another quick video. Now, a bit of an impromptu thing this week, because we weren't really planning on coming out to sort of do much at all. But we decided to pop out for the weekend. Main reason being, not been too well. I've actually had what we think is about a COVID. So not been fantastic. So we decided to just come out, just do some light wandering around. But we made it up to Bugsworth Basin, just outside New Mills in the Peak District. So we'll take you for a bit of a wander around, but a lot of history, so come and have a look. So the whole area is steeped in history, right from the very beginnings of the basin, and it's used as an inland port with lime kilns and everything around it. But as you wander around the area, there's loads of information, even sort of like this big area just set aside for the information about the history of the place. But yeah, there's lots around, very tidy place as well. Lots of boats moored up here as well, which is quite nice to see. And it does seem to be very active and quite a nice place to visit. There's even this little diorama here as well, which is really nice to see, which shows the basin in the 1890s with the lime kilns and everything around. Now this actually shows just there the navigation inn, which is actually still here today, and apparently it does do some quite good food in there, so it's somewhere that's worth looking at if you're thinking of stopping here. But we'll keep on wandering now and take a bit more of it in for you. The whole area is just loads of nooks and crannies and basins and parts of the old workings. It's obviously been an inland port where they're bringing a lot of the limestone that was quarried in the peaks down here to be sort of smelted in the furnaces to have to create lime, then get that shipped out again. Massive operation, and literally the whole area would have been just thick with smog and sort of pollution. Today you just wouldn't think of it. There's so many small little bits and bobs around that, you know, frankly it's a beautiful little place. Obviously it was left literally just to go to ruin when, you know, so the canals got disused, and basically nature took back over, and it's done it in a really nice way. All the area, you know, there's little bits of grassland, sort of wildflowers and stuff like that. Wildlife's absolutely taken hold, and it's absolutely beautiful to see. But now that sort of the canal's back into use again as well, it's done sympathetically, and it's really well managed. Now the parking along here is all along the old sort of line that was used for the trucks for actually carrying the lime, etc. And hopefully we've got a couple of motorhomes here already. But as long as you actually park sensibly, I think there should be no problem, and make sure you take all your rubbish home with you. There are bins dotted around, but it's not for rubbish, it's just for sort of dog waste and stuff like that. But yeah, look after the place, and I think you'll actually find it stays for quite a long time. A lot of the parkers that we see, some of them are actually looking a bit worse for wear, mainly because people are just rocking up, emptying sort of bins and stuff and just leaving it there. Really is a bit of a shame to see, but this one, yeah, it does seem to be really well looked after, and I don't think there's any issues at all at this point. You can actually park in the pub car park as well, the navigation. You'd have to pay for the parking, but if you're actually going into the pub, then you actually get the parking free. So go and have a meal in the pub, park up free overnight in their car park. So not a bad deal really. There's a lot of activities down here as well. A lot of local groups come down for some water sports activities. They're actually doing sort of raft racing at the moment, but really popular. Really nice to see the water be enjoyed, which is exactly what it's there for really. Yeah, if we don't use it, we'll lose it. So definitely it's the sort of place, if you want to come down, come and get involved. Yeah, they're coming down on the raft. Brilliant stuff. The Bugsworth Basin is the end of the Peak Forest Canal, and it's fairly close to Whaley Bridge, which is the little town where Todd Reservoir is. They've actually got some of the old sluices, because Todd Reservoir is one of the main feeders for the Peak Forest Canal. Now, you may recognise the name Whaley Bridge and Todd Reservoir. It's because a few years back, when we had the storms, it was the site where the as a reservoir dam was looking like it was going to collapse. Emergency pump outs and everything being shored up to try and stop that. They're now actually starting to sort of prep for the renovation work and actually getting that all rebuilt and getting it refilled. So definitely something that might actually take a wander down and have a look round when that actually starts off and see actually what they're doing there. But as it stands at the moment, to keep the water levels up in the canal, they're actually pumping a little bit further up from the River Goyt straight in to actually keep those levels in place. But yeah, it'd be nice to get everything back in and get everything shored up so it's going to be safe to actually use the reservoir again. So yeah, it was a little bit it was on the edge of so it could have actually lost the entire town of the Whaley Bridge. So yeah, nice that it didn't go that way. So hopefully you've enjoyed that little wander around Bugsworth Basin. Like I say, it's a nice place to pop for a weekend and just basically pop in for a visit, because there's loads of bits and pieces around the area as well. Like I say, you're in the Peak District, which is never a bad place to be, but yeah, it's a nice spot. If you're into the canal heritage and the industrial side of things, it's brilliant. There's so much history, there's so much information. It's great to actually have a wander around, sort of take it all in. Well worth an afternoon out if you do fancy it. Like I say, where we are, we're not too far away from Manchester. It's only sort of half an hour away over there, so it's perfectly accessible. Like I say, as long as you're sensible, come down, have a park up, and enjoy the scenery. It's really nice. But like I say, if you've enjoyed the video, please do hit the thumbs up, really helps out. And if you're not subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out no end, but it doesn't cost you a penny. But like I say, we'll leave it there for now, and as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.